body weight fam? Welcome to boulder shoulder and crisp wrists part something. I don't even know at this point anymore. Alrighty guys, for today's class, you're gonna need a weighted bar. Anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds, not a huge range, okay? So for example, this guy is a lighter bar. So the more I come to the edge, the more weight it's gonna be on the opposite side and the more difficult it becomes. Now on, ow, Cindy! So for example, on this bar, it's a lot shorter but heavier. So you have to modify and measure the weight from the end so that way next time you can progress, guys. Keep track of your gains. Next, you'll need a beautiful bench, a towel if you have a weak weenus, and a dumbbell, guys. Anywhere from 3 to 10 pounds, not a lot of weight. Let's get this started. So coming behind the bench, guys, we're gonna do negative preacher curls. Go ahead and put a towel underneath your knees or a pillow underneath your butt if you wanna get comfy. So you can use a bench. I will show you one variation how to use your own knee, or you can use the preacher curl machine. I have 5 pounds here. Find a weight that you can go slow and controlled. The slower you go on these, the more you're gonna benefit. So starting with one arm, I'm gonna have my elbow off the bench, okay? You don't want the elbow grounded. The more the elbow comes off the bench, the harder it becomes, okay? I want my shoulders square. The opposite hand, I don't want grabbing the bench or the body. I want it out, okay? We're trying to do isolation work here. So we have 3 ranges of motion to cover. We have supination, neutral, and pronation, guys. We're just working on the negative portion, so have the opposite hand ready. And with my weight as I'm coming down, I want the shoulder, elbow, and wrist to stay in a line. If your weenus is struggling, guys, use a towel at the end of the bench and you can come here. Following those cues, you're gonna squeeze the weight as hard as you can, okay? And then you're slowly gonna lower, okay? Oh, that was easy. Bam, oh my gosh, this is getting hard. Squeeze, okay? When it gets difficult, squeeze harder, you're gonna benefit more, and we're gonna go as slow as we can, guys. Here, here, here. Okay, my arm and elbow are locked out. I'm gonna hold for 3 seconds. 2, 1, opposite hand, remember it's not grounded, comes, lifts it up, okay? This totally does 0 effort on the concentric or coming back up, guys. Have this other hand totally help it. Let's go back to neutral. Square the shoulders, this hand is out. Squeezing the weight, neutral here, pressing through the elbow, here, here, here. Okay, this is where it counts, guys. These last inches. We're going. Bam, my elbow and arm are locked out. I'm continuously pressing through my elbow, squeezing the weight. 3, 2, 1. Other arm comes around, relax the right arm, lift it up. Okay, now we got pronation. Bam, okay? My beautiful fingernails are facing you now. Same thing, square the shoulders, hands off, here we go. We want the shoulder, elbow, wrist in one line. Take your time, guys, squeeze that weight. We're going through, balancing out all sides of the elbow. Bam, I'm locked out, we're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1. This arm comes up, relax it, bring it up. Be very careful with your weight here. Go control, take your time to build up, and I promise you will start to feel the body weight knee benefits. Let me show you the knee variation real quick. So if you're comfortable with mobility, it's the same thing. So now my elbow is gonna come off the knee, okay? Same thing, square shoulders, this hand, not supported by anything. Hit a supinated, neutral, pronated, exact same thing, guys. Do 3 sets of each arm. Supinated, neutral, and pronation is 1 set. All right, guys, next up, we have the supinations and pronations. For display, I'm using the orange with a little bit out of weight at the end. If you're using a heavier bar, just keep in mind the transitions. From here, I have my core compression, posterior pelvic tilt. You can kind of have the shoulders neutral here. So the shoulder, elbow, and wrist are at a 90-degree angle here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is lock in that position. I'm gonna squeeze that bar, guys. And very slow and controlled, you're gonna allow the bar to come towards the ground, okay? This isn't moving, guys. We're working the supination of the wrist here, okay? I'm feeling a real nice stretch here. So I become passive, guys. I let the bar stretch out the forearm here, okay? Exhale, relax, let it go through. Okay, we're coming back up. I become active again. I squeeze the bar, slow and controlled, slowly come back up. Active coming down, become passive to stretch out the forearm, become active again to slowly bring it back up. Now let's hit a pronation. We're in the same position, guys. Now we're letting the bar fall this way. Okay, squeezing the bar. My arm is active. Coming here. This is comfortable for me. I'm going to relax my arm. I'm going to let the weight of the bar stretch out my forearm here. We're going to hold 2 steady breaths. Exhale, squeeze the bar and make the arm become active again. We're slowly coming back up to the neutral position. Okay, so you've mastered both of those. You've increased the weight. You're ready for something new. Try this. We're in our position. Okay, I'm coming here. I find my full supination. Now from here, I'm going to press through the arm and straighten the arm where my shoulder, elbow, and wrist are all in a line here. Now I'm going to come back. Do 3 sets of those, guys. And then when you come back here, you pulse back up. Last variation. From neutral, you come to supination. You straighten the arm. These are pretty tough, guys. And then with straight arm, you find the supination back to neutral. Let's cover the pronation. Here, guys, we're coming into the pronation. Remember, relax now that you're at the bottom. Let the weight of the bar stretch you out. Okay, become active, squeeze. Come to straight arm now where the shoulder, elbow, and wrist are all in a line. Inhale, come back. Exhale, press through. 3 sets. Okay, you're getting comfortable with that. It's just like the supination, guys. With straight arm, now I squeeze the bar from pronation to neutral. Do 2 to 3 rounds of the supinations and pronations on each arm. Take your time, enjoy it. Feel the strength build up. All right, fam, don't let go of that bar. We got radial and ulna circles to do here. I'm gonna level up and do the 7-pound bar here. Just like the pronations and supinations, shoulder, elbow, wrist are at 90 degrees, locking my core compression, posterior pelvic tilt. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna press through the bar, locking my 90 here where the weight goes in front of the body here. So I'm squeezing with the hand and thumb to bring the bar parallel with the floor. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Now bringing the opposite bar towards the elbow. I'm squeezing here. Bringing the bar parallel with the ground once again. Now we're gonna go for a rotation where I spin the bar back into that front position. Bring it back up. Let's go in the opposite direction. Press through. Locking here. Bar is parallel with the floor. Spinning around here. Coming back to the position. Pressing back up. Okay, guys? So then you would just do the radial and ulna rotations just like that. Go ahead and do 4 sets each arm. You thought I was going to let you let go of that bar? Not happening. I'm using the short stuffed one on this one so I don't destroy the surroundings around me. Go ahead and find a mountain pose, guys. We're going to bring this arm above head, okay, where I'm stacking the shoulder, elbow, and wrist in a line. Now I'm going to internally rotate my arm as much as possible. Okay, I'm really squeezing the bar here, guys, so it doesn't dip, right? I'm squeezing to keep it parallel with the floor. 3-second hold. Come back to neutral, and now we're going to externally rotate as much as we can here. As far as you can without breaking, right? We're keeping the stack of the shoulder, elbow, wrist. Externally rotate, squeeze, 3-second, and come back. Okay, guys, keeping that stack. I want you to do 3 rounds, 2 sets each arm. Last one here, guys, but definitely not least. This is one of my favorites, the lacrosse ball forearm rollout. Go ahead and get on your knees. All right, that was my last joke, I promise. We're gonna roll out the forearm, which is made of 2 bones, okay? The ulna and the radial. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on the inside of the elbow. Okay, taking our time, I'm using my weight okay, to press down into the ball. And now I roll. Okay, I'm on the inside of the bone using my weight. This can be very intense, guys. Go slow, use your breath, roll it out. Good. Okay, now we can come back on a different part of the muscle and we're rolling here. I'm going to switch over so you guys get a different angle. Now we're going to hit the outside of the bone, okay? So starting with the elbow, okay, I start on the outside and I take my time. I'm using the ball to roll across that bone, breaking up any adhesions in these tight forearms. Okay, so now as I come back, I hit a different part of the muscle. Use your weight as you get stronger and stronger and more comfortable with these. You'll be able to get deeper and deeper. You can do the lacrosse ball rollouts in between sets of working sets, in between the boulder shoulder and crisp wrist workouts. Guys, I appreciate you so much for watching my content and supporting Bodyweight Nate. I got other things to do today, so I'm out of here. Peace.